Okay, we're going to cruise through lesson 8 from our Mayim book. We've got a bunch of letters that we've learned so far. Say the names of these letters with me, guys. Olive, Bet,
Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin,
Het, Boy, Yod, Lamed, Mem. So we've got a couple versions of this one. We've got Bet and Vet. And here we have Mem, and we have a final Mem, or Mem Sophie, when it's the last letter of a word.
Mem Sophie.
Mem Sophie.
Okay, so let's sing as much as the alphabet that we've learned so far. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Het, something, Yud, something, Lamed, Mem. We need more letters to finish this off. Okay, great. So today we're going to learn 2 letters, and we'll get credit for one. Do you have the book with you? I see one book.
Christopher and I can share.
Here.
So thank you, Mr. Rick.
Mom, this is super good. It was
It
made by, what's her name?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Miss Victoria.
I really like it, but it's a little too salty.
Okay.
That's fine. That's
You
fine.
want me to add some water?
Page 26.
Let me add some water for him.
Page 26.
Christopher, do you want Mom to add water to it for you? No, thank you.
Okay.
We have to stop it?
Yeah.
Sure.
You ask mommy.
We have to stop it.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay. So we're going to learn Nun.
Nun Sophie.
Nun has a sound of n. And in script, it looks like that. And in block, it looks like that. Okay. Now, later, we'll learn a letter that looks like that. And as a result, it's kind of hard sometimes to read someone else's writing. You don't know if they wrote this one or this one. Yes?
It also just shows a line like this in the book.
Yeah. That's.
Oh.
We're up here so far.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the Sophie.
So, at the University of Washington, in the Biblical Hebrew class where we're operating from block, the teacher said, write your nun, just the nun, like this. Okay? Just don't write your homework in script. I can't read this stuff. But write it in block, except for the nun. For your nun, do like that. Because we have too many problems with this one. At another university, at Seattle Pacific, the teacher just does it like this. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to make our nun like that. Okay? Write a nun.
The Hebrew class we study only block.
Write one and go
And in the modern class we learn only script.
Nice sound effect.
I don't like Christopher.
So if we were to look at Genesis 5:28 and 29, tells about a man named Lamech. Lamech and his wife had a baby, and they decided to name him Noach. Noach means rest. See,
Well, he wasn't able to rest for a long time because he had to build a whole entire ark.
yeah, he didn't get a lot of rest, did he? But when his parents were old, he could like farm for them and they could rest. He brought them rest. And that's what it says in the Bible.
No, he
We're
brought
naming
them
him
rest?
Noah because he will bring us rest in our old age.
Oh, we're gonna change your name to Noah. Noah 1 and Noah 2.
Mhm. Okay, so to rest is nach. Nach. Nach means rest or rests.
So is that a head?
Yes, that's a head. It goes
Yep.
and rests. Feminine is nacha. Nacha.
That means she rests, right?
Nacha. Nach and nacha.
Like in the tape they did Mavina for
Yeah,
she understands,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
Mavine for he
Mavina.
understands.
Okay. Then the word for garden. is Gina. Gina. That's a garden. Gina. Write it, say it. Gina. Gina. Gina.
I like to use different colors for my notes.
Yeah.
It helps me.
You should start making the feminine and the masculine different colors now, right?
You could. Yeah. You could.
So
Well,
Gina
they're different
is
words, so it's kind of easy to tell.
Gina is feminine,
Feminine.
right? Because it's ends with an
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah. So it's easy
Yeah.
to just
If a word ends in a and it has a hey, it's feminine. Okay?
Has to have a hey.
Yeah.
It has to have an hey. Some words end in a, but it's an ayin
Like a
or
Leah.
an olive, and then it does. It's not necessarily feminine. If it ends in tav, it's going to be feminine. Okay. If it ends in any other way, it's probably masculine. There's an 80% chance that it's masculine.
So if it ends in hey or tav, then it's probably feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's tav because of the plural.
No, yeah, like bot.
Mm.
You know, I don't know. It's just the tav is weird. I don't know why it works, but it does. Okay. And as you observed, a little further down the page, we have another letter. We're learning two letters. We're getting credit for one. Okay. If the line on our page goes like this, the nun sofit, which also goes looks kind of like a vav, but it goes below the line. Okay? And the block one, you might put a little top on it. Top is optional. Goes below the line. And it has the sound of when a pen is dying. So with this word, we've got the word for a large floral park or a garden. Say park.
Park.
Or a big garden. It's gone. Gone. You see this word right outside? You see this other classroom? Above it, it says Gan Yeladim. See where, right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gan means garden. Okay?
So kindergarten yellow bean means
Kindergarten.
young or
It's two words.
Does Yeladim mean
Children.
children? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So it would look like this. Gan Yeladim.
That means kindergarten.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Boys, put today's date on there, please. It's 10/26.
We have a word for Mr. or Sir. Adon. Adon. Sir or Mr. People don't call me Adon Hebron, but they could. People call me Rick. Okay, Adon. Got it?
And this one is the final, the one at the end of the.
Yeah, it's the final nun.
Isn't that final mem at the end of the? At the end of
Oh,
the.
Yeladim?
Yeladim?
Yes. That's the final
Okay.
mem.
I was just.
Good job.
Okay, so those words, sir. So
Okay, so I'm going to break the news to you. Are you listening?
Yeah.
In Hebrew, we don't have the word have. The word have doesn't exist in Hebrew.
I did not know that.
And to say to have not, we say ain. Ain means have not. Ain, or like there is not. There is not is ain. So if we want to say I don't have, we have to say it indirectly. Okay? So li means to me. Okay? So how are we going to say I don't have? We have to say it indirectly using these two words.
You have any guesses, boys?
We're going to put them together. Ain li.
Ainly.
Ain li means I don't have. Ain li. I don't have.
There's still two words, right, Mr.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You don't string them together.
No. That means there is not to me.
Mm-hmm.
Ain. Wait, ain.
In other words, I don't have. So you can say, I don't have a camel. College professor said, this word means ain't. I went, I can't believe a college professor is saying that, but she did. Ain't is not. Okay. So, if we say lo with a vav like that, lo, it sounds like that. But it means to him. if we say la, it means to her. Okay? So we can put ain in front of these. Ain lo means he doesn't have. Ain la means she doesn't have. I was going through this lesson one time, and there was an Arabic woman in the class. Rena Joy is from Iraq. And I said, watch this. Watch how we do the word have in Hebrew and compare it with what happens in Arabic. And after the class, she said, Arabic does the exact same thing. We don't have a word for have either. We do the exact same thing in Arabic.
I think Vietnamese is the same. Isn't Chinese the same? Yo. For
Yeah, we have a word for have.
Oh, you do have
Oh, yeah.
yo. Yo
Sure,
next to have?
sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Another word that ends in, okay, this ends in the final nun, right? One more word that ends in the final nun. Amen. 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 I was in a biblical Hebrew class at the University of Washington, and the teacher said, this means it is believed.
Does it?
No. Wait.
I thought it means like rock or something.
No, it is so. Or it is believed.
It is believed. Yeah.
It is believed?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
believed. Okay. There's a saying from a guy named Maimonides from about 1,000 years ago. He said, Ani ma'amin be'emunah shlema. I believe with perfect faith in the coming of the Messiah.
Ooh.
Ani ma'amin. Ani ma'amin. I believe. Amen means it is believed. And then the person who founded our congregation went down to California and he founded another congregation called Bet Emunah. Emunah has the aleph and the mem and the nun in it. And they call it the house of faith. The house of faith is Bet Emunah. So now do you believe me that amen means it is believed?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I was hoping I could convince you. So I like grammar jokes. One time the teacher came and knocked on the door of the house. And a little boy answered the door. Yeah. The teacher said, is your father home? He said, the little boy said, he ain't here. Is your mother home? She ain't here neither. And this teacher was not happy. The teacher said, young man, where is your grammar? Oh, she's upstairs. That's my grammar joke for today. So let's try a little bit of Pimsleur Hebrew. Which lesson are you on? One?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the bottom word?
Ma'amin means believe. Ani ma'amin, I believe.
Ma'amin means I believe.
Ma'amin, we need a subject.
Ani.
Ani ma'amin, I believe.
So we say me'amim alone. It does not include I in it.
For this one, we need a subject.
Oh, okay.
Because in the past or the future tense, you can tell by the ending what the subject is.
Yeah.
Subject's rolled into the verb, but not in the present.
Oh, so present tense you
Yeah.
cannot tell.
And of course, in biblical Hebrew, we call this the participle. We don't even call it the present tense. Why? I don't know. But we
Oh.
don't.
So
We
it's a
call it
participle?
participle. That's what we call it in biblical Hebrew. We have the same word in modern Hebrew and we call it the present.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Which is so good. Would you be sending my hat?
There's a song. Sometimes we do a song that goes, Ani ma'amin, be'emuna shelema. Ani ma'amin, ma'amin, be'emuna shelema. And have a dance to it. It's really fast. And it's, I believe in perfect faith of the coming of the Messiah. And even if he waits, if it takes a long time, I will still believe.
Unit 1, Pimsleur's Hebrew 1.
I'm going to run it in a little
Listen to
ways.
this Hebrew
I just listened to that in the car.
I'm going into it a little ways for you.
pronunciation sounds like his. Slicha,
Slicha.
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 Say again, English.
Anglit.
Anglit,
Yes. Angelit.
Anglit.
Angelit.
Now he wants to ask her, do you understand? Here's the word understand. Just listen. Mevina.
Baby.
Repeat, part by part. Na,
Na.
na,
Na.
Na.
Think.
vi,
V.
E.
vi,
V.
vina,
Vina.
Na. You have this back.
vina,
Thank you.
me,
Me.
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 me,
Me.
Me.
mevina,
Mevina.
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 Say, understand.
Mevina.
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 Here's how to say to a woman, you understand. Listen and repeat. At mevina.
At mevina.
At.
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 At mevina.
At mevina.
Don't you
At mevina.
Mevina.
How do you say you?
At.
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 Say to her, you understand.
At.
Mevina.
At mevina.
At. Mevina.
Do you remember how to say English?
Anglit.
Angelit.
Angelit.
Say to her, you understand.
At mevina.
At. Mevina.
At mevina.
At Mevina.
Now try to say to her, you understand English.
At mevina. Anglit.
At mevina
At.
anglit.
Mevina. Angelit.
At mevina anglit.
At Mevina. Angelit.
Say again, you understand.
At mevina.
At mevina.
At. Mevina.
In Hebrew, any statement can be made into a question just by changing the intonation. Try to ask, do you understand?
At. Mevina.
At mevina.
At. Mevina.
At mevina.
At mevina.
At mevina.
At. Mevina.
Once again, say, you understand.
At. Mevina.
At mevina.
At. Mevina.
And now ask her, do you understand?
At. Mevina.
At mevina.
At. Mevina.
At mevina. Say, excuse me. Slicha.
Slicha.
Ask the woman if she understands.
At mevina.
Mevina.
At mevina.
Ask her if she understands English.
At mevina Anglit.
Mevina Anglit.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Did you bring some homework finished? Did you finish? Did you finish some homework for me?
I finished. Let me see.
Oh, I didn't show you my shirt.
Ah, it's a Yankees shirt, but in Hebron.
Yeah, it says New York. And it says Yankeem. Yankeem, which is the plural of Yankee. And here's the back.
So